So, you want to open up tonight?
Oh, wow. Okay, we're starting.
Oh, that was abrupt and... Oh. Jeez,
there we go.
Jeez, the fourth Oh,
All
that's
right.
amazing.
Good evening, everyone. It is time for another Zelda 2 Randomizer race on Speed Gaming. Nice to have you here with us today. It's myself, Nightcrawler, and this other guy.
Oh, no, I'm totally Maris Memes.
Okay, well...
I'm totally Nightcrawler.
You can be Nightcrawler if you want.
Oh, we also have Patrick Swayze on the bottom right tonight, so
Yeah.
He's going to be racing with us. He's currently going through a swamp.
Yeah, he hasn't actually streamed...
He's on the same screen as Trails right now.
Yeah. So this is actually Patrick Swayze's first time racing against Schmitty Games, if I'm not mistaken. Is that
What's going on with Schmitty? Is he not synced? Or
Sure.
did he not start?
It looks like his screen is frozen because the stars are supposed to flicker and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got Rose City Saint in Magic Cave. You can see a little lever there.
Ooh.
Not a lever. Whatever.
What was the hint that Trails got?
I don't know. I was too busy trying to make up for our mistakes that we've already made.
The ghost?
That wasn't the mistake.
And RCS just got the cross. So now he's going to be able to see all the invisible ghosts.
What? He can
knows.
see Patrick Swayze then.
Yes, we can see Patrick Swayze tonight.
That's kind of cheating. Well, alright, so yes, the cross is an interesting item to get because it does help you on the western continent, eastern continent.
RCS just found GP.
GP?
First sighting of GP.
Cool. Good to have. That will influence your routing.
Schmitty gets wrecked. At Nightcrawler, not synced with Schmitty. Well, Schmitty hasn't... Oh, there we go. Now he's sort of synced.
There we go.
Blame our restreamer. He's doing his best.
Then don't blame him. Like, blame our restreamer. He's doing everything he possibly can. That's you blame something else then. You choose someone more vulnerable.
Mind of me? I don't know.
There you go.
That's horrible. I blame luck.
So we got P2 on trail side. Yep. There's a glove block in there, but only in one room. The rest of it you can complete.
RCS just found the glove. Oh my...
That's a big pickup.
Yeah.
And an easy one.
Good luck. He's got some pretty good luck right now, but he's probably going to circle around to what Trails is doing, so they're probably going to meet in the middle within a minute or two from now. The same items.
Yeah, these racers, they'll tend to go for the overworld items first, because there's a lot more of them. If you dig into a palace, it could be like, anywhere between 2 and 10 minutes before you find the item in there. And that's just for one item that might not be useful. So by searching the overworld and clearing all of those items out first, you have a higher chance of getting useful items like
immediately going to Death Mountain, though. That's 3 minutes in Death Mountain. That's
only going to check the first couple of entrances just to make sure. But this is actually fairly new for him. RCS typically likes to avoid Death Mountain until it's...
And Trails just ran through it and said no.
But it has paid off for RCS recently, so that's why you see him doing this, I believe. Schmitty no open out of 2.
Back. Seems like a good strat.
Now, RCS does have the glove, so he can finish 2, but he figures finish the overworld, come back.
Adventure more, scout out, see what you can find first for at least 5-10 minutes before you do anything. And it's only been 4. I wouldn't do that just yet.
Yeah. And if they go in with higher levels, they're going to
I don't think he even has a spell yet.
He might not, and those levels are pretty sad. Only 1 level up in its own life? Come on.
Trails just got the glove as well. And Schmitty has not gotten anything yet, and Patrick Swayze is now catching up. He now has the cross and can be seen.
Oh, he can be seen by people who have the cross, but since he took it, none of the enemies can see him.
Yeah, none of the other restreamers, none of our chat can unfortunately see. So how's chat doing tonight?
Yes, anyone in chat seeming especially cool today? I'm looking at you.
Part of the cool kids?
Magic. Magic Johnson's a cool one today. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh no. Meme has
What?
insinuated himself amongst the chat.
What, with the cool kids' glasses?
God, those are not the cool kids' glasses.
I thought that was the symbol for the cool kids' glasses.
No.
I'm late to the party. I'm late to
You
the
have to use a
party.
You have to use a capital B.
Edition. Doing good, and you? Terrible. We're watching Schmitty games in a ghost, and it's a bunch of trolls, and yeah.
Speaking of trolls, Schmitty is using his custom sprite. It's a subtle difference, but when you notice it, you will probably be amused. No one else here is using a custom sprite because they're all losers.
Patrick Swayze sprite's pretty cool.
Yes.
Apparently it's Meatwad.
See? C-Note knows how to do the cool kids glasses. Oh, yeah. Trail's getting hit by that Mew. It's possible to hit those Mews without downstab if you do a crouching stab the moment you come down from a jump. However, when you have a really low ceiling, it's very difficult to do that. So, Schmitty's gonna have some fun with that Mew pretty soon. There it is. Hey, you got it though. And he got a key for his efforts. One of the differences in Zelda 2 Randomizer is that enemies can drop things that they normally wouldn't drop, like keys and lives.
Yeah. Well, don't lives drop in the base game too if you get a certain amount? No? That's what I didn't know.
If you level up something to level 9 instead of getting
you would
level
get
9.
lives.
Yeah. RCS picking up a spell. He gets fire. Now, fire is linked in this particular flag set. Why don't you tell them what a linked spell is?
A linked spell will be linked to something else. So typically fire could be linked to either thunder, it could be linked to the spell, could be linked to shield, could be linked to fairy. I wouldn't know what it is. It's completely random, right? So we don't know what it does yet, and it doesn't seem like RCS tested it. Maybe he can't cast it.
It's not completely random, because it can't be linked to itself. So...
What if fire was linked to fire?
I think it would actually become an even worse spell.
It's 72. That's expensive.
Yeah, fire starts out very expensive, but it goes.
Did somebody say linked? No, we didn't say linked.
No, of course not. And I have to say that Kyodishin, yes, our friend came up with the coolest glasses out of everyone so far. If you have cooler glasses, put them in chat for our racers. It'll help speed them.
Yeah, if you put some glasses down, it'd be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So for our tracker tonight is actually going to be doing commentary with me next week. So if our tracker's doing a bad job, feel free to smack him across the head.
Yeah, please do so. He is Zelda Wolfing, right?
Yep.
So you can actually reach him. He's in chat. In as much as you can reach anyone. Now, they haven't found any other useful items in here. The enemies
they really haven't.
Yeah. Nothing given any, like, especially high or low amount of experience. Everything's pretty average so far. Trail's getting a life. Another one of those random drops. Leveling up life. Now, sometimes...
No, we'll force him to commentate with Maris. That seems like punishment enough.
Huh.
But he's my own team member.
Nice.
How's that punishment?
Oh, we got the Arnold glasses.
Punish Frico. Make him come in here.
What do you think? Do you think that the Terminator glasses are cooler than the, was that Blade? Not Blade. Someone.
I really feel like the Durias, the things that throw boomerangs, I feel like they need to...
The Durias?
They need to have Durias, I don't remember what
they're literally the only returning enemy in this game, except for Moblins.
Well, whatever they're called. Whatever they're called. The mole people.
Okay, sure.
Mole people that throw boomerangs. Fair enough. They need to be given glasses.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah, you could do
swag
that.
Glasses.
You don't need me to do that. That's an easy. That's
just
an easy idea.
MLG glasses just thrown on them.
Trails is about to die or not. Showing off his swag strap. Good job, Trails. He... Don't do it, Trails. You got experience. Okay.
You have... Why would he try to do P4?
No. He was... When you go into a palace... When you go into a palace, one of the other things that's different about the randomizer is we have a flag that we commonly use where when you die... when you continue in a palace, you can start at the beginning of that palace instead of at the northern palace. And so typically you'll see racers...
and Patrick Swayze are both currently in P2 at the same time. I don't know how that's possible, though, but it seems like Patrick Swayze is already at the boss.
Yeah, but Patrick Swayze's been practicing a lot, just like he did in his movie that we were referencing. He practiced to move cans and stuff. He's been practicing in Zelda 2 Randomizer quite a bit. And,
I still can't figure out what his sprite is. I think it's a trash can.
Yeah, I think... and he's got some other custom sprites in there too, not just like... This is already falling apart.
No, let it keep going. It's fine.
Alright.
He's been playing Rando since 1987.
Love that. I love that.
Oh, man.
Is that when it came out? The movie we're talking about? That's great, because I think that might actually be the year that Zelda 2 came out in the US.
You know, I'm surprised we didn't make a Christmas Link. A Santa outfit. Did anyone make that?
If I were doing it, yeah.
Just reuse one of my sprites or something like that.
I'm just thinking, you could turn him red and green.
Yeah. Smitty just came up on the boss. And Patrick Swayze just finished P2.
Yeah, and he picked up a good level from that one. Now, a lot of our racers nowadays, they'll just take levels as they get them, but if you manipulate your experience so that you have a large level up before you place up the gem, you can get a lot more experience that way, and that's what Patrick Swayze just...
So did Schmitty clear P2?
Nope. He died.
Game over. Oh.
Fairly low levels. I think he was on his last life, and he had very little health, so he must have figured, might as well give it a shot. But he did take that bop or two.
That was more than a bop.
Yeah, Helmet Head's normally, doesn't do a lot of damage, but his main fireball actually does do quite a bit. RCS picked up the boots. That'll help him in the overworld.
Does Trails have cross?
Oh.
Well, he's got magic key.
And an extra key on top of that, just for the sweat.
He has cross. Trails has cross and magic key, and it's not tracked. So you could add that to the tracker.
You can add that to
tracker
Zelda Wolfang's list of sins.
I updated it for him. It's fine.
Cool.
We'll get it all tracked. Don't worry, there's 3 of us on this. We can pretend we know nothing, right?
That's right. This is weird. Trails and Rose City Saint both coming into Rudo, both taking a life refill. And now Patrick Swayze as well. They must be jumping in here to get the hint for the spell item location.
So RCS has boots, but Trails doesn't.
Go east. Okay, that's the hint that they were looking for. It's just a little surprising to see them come in here for that specific hint, but there's other hints with these particular flag sets. Throughout the game, in the towns, there will be 4 hints. I believe it's 4.
What did Schmitty just pick up?
I don't know. Not magic or health.
Free raft?
Not a cross.
Raft was on a grass tile. Ooh.
Nice.
Good times all around.
So, Trails has the magic key. Schmitty has the raft. RCS has the glove. And
boots.
Trails has a glove now. Yeah, and boots. Okay. And I believe Schmitty and Trails are both going to be picking up one of those items.
Schmitty just got boots too. So where were the boots? Let's see where they're at. I think Trails is in the same cave.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Be bad cave.
They all have boots now. RCS has got to find that grass tile for that raft. Of all the things, just a small little grass tile is where the raft is? It's kind of
You know, it would be funny because RCS, yeah, he has a raft already. Let's mark that on him.
Oh, let's mark that away. Yeah.
Yeah, the grass tile is one of the most obvious tiles to get to, and looks like Trail's heading straight for it right now.
Yeah. So might as well mark him down for a raft.
So we saw P2 and GP on.
P's got it.
On Western. Did we see the other palace? Because there's 4 on each locations, on each continent, including the starting
8
location.
palaces?
Well, you have to include the starting palace, the one where you just see Zelda.
We've seen P2, GP, and Northern Palace, and that's it. Oh, we've seen P4 on Trail Stream.
Oh, right, P4. Okay, so
there's 4 that we're missing.
Yeah, we're going to see P4. Sorry, we're going to see P1, P5, P3, and P6 here. P5, you can potentially be fairy blocked in, but otherwise you can finish it. It's just one of the harder palaces to do.
That's a lot of P to keep track of.
Yeah, it really is. Most powerful magic.
There should be more D than P, honestly.
You know...
Your resprite is pretty good, right?
One sec.
Ooh. Microphone problem. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Now that it's just me, because his microphone is... silly.
Sorry, my house is being bulldozed.
What?
Yep. I sent him back.
Sounds like he's casting from a laundromat. Good times. Ooh, Trail's got a key. Although he has a magic key, so there's no point.
And now my alarm is going off, reminding me to pay my rent.
What the heck's going on at your house?
I don't know! Okay, we're done. No more unusual sounds from my side.
It's not like you have anything better to do when clothes are going.
That would be hilarious. Like, casting from a laundromat. I would love to do that.
I think Patrick Swayze just cleaned his boots.
I think he's gonna make a pot in the next town with a thirsty lady.
He took his gloves out of the laundromat.
Alright, so we got P5 here. RCS is saying nope. Although, I kind of would do it. Like, yeah, P5 is difficult, but yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere, though. You don't want to come back here. I guess he could be fairy blocked, but what are the chances of that?
I mean, does he have magic key?
He does. No. There's a room. Have you heard of the eco key room? It's that one.
Yes.
You need fairy for that, unless you're really good at eco key.
Yeah, no.
You got a death. And I mean, the eco key might not even be possible with how the depending on how the randomizer change the enemies. Yeah, they got that new 5G thing going on, right?
Ouch.
Should be done. Set up like a Blue Yeti mic in a laundromat. On one of those carts.
Schmitty now has the magic key. Trails is just gonna say, well, I'm gonna do P4. I don't care.
Well, he has Reflect, right?
Yep.
So he good. A P4 can have a few... it has more dead ends going to the right than a lot of other palaces, I believe. And it can do some loopy-loop stuff, but otherwise it's not that hard.
Well, at least they have magic keys, so they're not relying on fairy for the first 3 palaces that they're doing.
Yeah, totally. And that means they're going to go into the boss room with actual magic and not have to take a death, which would be bad if it was their last life.
Oh! RCS found Maze Island.
No downstab.
What's secrets on Maze Island, and that man does not have downstab?
So we have no downstab, we have no upstab, because that's because there's no jump or fairy in the mix yet. So the person who picks that up first is probably going to be a start.
Patrick Swayze just got the downstab.
How did he do that? I thought he hadn't picked up fairy or jump yet.
No, he somehow got up there.
It must have been utilizing one of those new glitches.
He must have been a ghost.
Yeah.
He was a Moa.
Just walk straight to the
game
door.
over.
Oof.
Trails
Okay,
came
well, was saying it was going to be just fine, but, you know. Alright, Schmitty turning in medicine. I believe he got that on Eastern? No, I don't know. Okay, reflect. Okay, he got that on Western continent.
Alright, so he's got what he needs to do P4.
Oh, 500 point P-Bag. Spending that on health, which I guess makes sense since he just died, so... I always hate spending my experience on health, because...
Really?
If you... Yeah, because it's like, it doesn't help you go faster.
I would hate spending it on magic.
Well, magic enables you to do things that you couldn't do before.
If you only ever have to do magic a few times at a time in a palace, then that's it.
Well, okay.
Granted, 3 or 4 magic is fine enough. If you need 5 or 6, then there's a problem.
Well, you might need 5 or 6, because let's say you get to GP, and you don't have enough to cast Thunder, and, like, Thunder costs, like, 70 or 80 magic points, and then you have
saying,
more
like,
magic
this
levels.
early, before 3 palaces in.
No, but with a randomizer, you can be at the point where you've finished everything else, and you haven't picked up enough magic containers to cast Thunder.
I know, but I'm saying, like, early first 3 palaces. That could be the worst.
I mean, normally you don't have magic key already, so it helps the fairy.
I would spend it, like, 2 attack, 3 life, leave magic at maybe 2, and see what happens from there after the first 2-3 palaces that I do.
Well, Trail's going a little ham on those enemies and getting punished for it.
He's playing risky tonight.
He's playing aggressively against the game and not necessarily aggressively against RCS and Schmitty. Normally you would skip those enemies if you can, but I guess without downstab that's harder. But he's just turning around and going back after him.
What? Trails, what are you doing, man?
I mean, they're worth a lot of experience for how easy they are, but he did take a bop, and it did cost him some time. And here we got the item, so he might be able to level up in here. He's gonna fight him.
Oh, he's gonna just have them on top of one another to hit both.
Yeah. If you come down with a downstab in just the right way, you can get them both.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you weren't going for the level now, he would just up an A to get back to the start faster. But now he's holding on to that experience. Life.
That was actually convenient.
Yeah, but now he's walking all the way back to the start instead of up and A'ing, so that's more time lost.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate.
RCS looking for the other hole in Maze Island. Gotta find them holes in here, because they have
only
items.
2. Oh, he's found 1.
There we go.
What is he gonna get? A death.
Pop in the face.
The real lack of candle makes seeds hard. I really feel like no candle at the beginning is just cruel.
Well, if you
found medicine. Or, yeah, magic. Magic jar.
A candle sounds really scary, but then you play a few games, and it's not.
And it's like, okay, invisible things, just jump around, hit them, know where they're at, that's it.
Yeah, you can see most of them. And you can tell from the way that they move, and the number of pixels that they cover on that bottom layer, what they are. So you can get a lot of information without the candle. There's a few that are hard.
But like, what if that was never the case, and it was programmed to where they're all actually invisible, and you just can't see them at all?
Well, then that would suck. But fortunately, they had the foresight to shift the enemies onto the foreground just a little tiny bit. I think for that very specific reason, because there's not another reason to do it. So I think that they were actually just thinking of other ways for people to play the game, and I think Zelda 2's designers just had a lot of foresight with that. Schmitty finally exploring.
Yes, just realized, okay, boots going this way, not happening. There's nothing hidden down there.
Yeah, Schmitty was just trying that too. One of my favorite things about having the boots in this game is you can just go all sorts of places.
Have we found River Devil yet?
Trials is noping out of P4. Why? I'm not sure, but he is. Have we found River Devil? Oh, he just wants to level up and leave, I guess. This is weird for Trails.
This is very.
We have not found River Devil, no. The Trails knows better than this, but I guess he figures he's all in at this point. He's probably lost like 4 minutes trying to level up.
I don't get what he's doing.
He just needs to experience. Maybe that's what he wanted. Oh, maybe he couldn't cast Reflect. See?
Oh!
Maybe that.
That's...
But he paused the game and up an 8, so that's not it. Or he still can't cast it. I didn't see the cost. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was all about.
Reflects it expensive? Can he not do P4 boss?
Well, at P3, it can be expensive. Sorry, at Magic 3, it can be expensive. But he up a nade, so...
Reflect is 73 for Schmitty, and that's Magic 2.
Oh, wow, that's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, that...
Now, RCS also doesn't have enough for that, because even with an extra magic container, that's only 70 MP. It's 16 per bar.
Oh, Trails has 4. If he gets 1 magic jar, I think that's what he's looking for right now. If he can just find 1 jar, he might be able to do it.
Yeah, if the cost has gone down, but if it hasn't gone down... I mean, at this point, what you want to do is just move on. Do a different palace, come back. I mean, or you should have wanted to do that a long time ago.
Rip chicken dinner.
That was a bad Thunder. But Thunder's cheap. Oh, it must be Thunder Fire.
Thunder's linked to fire?
That's my favorite combination.
I know.
Because, yeah, he cast
If you have
Thunder.
a cheap fire that's linked to that, you can just spam it.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he was leveling up, so he could cast Thunder twice per life. I don't know. But he didn't get much use out of it this time, because he spent it on, like, a dealer and a Moa.
Patrick Swayze finally got the upstab.
Yeah, he's been... Yeah.
He finally has mastered the meat spin.
You're just never gonna let it go, are you?
You know you love it.
You're never gonna let it go. Yeah, it's okay.
I came up with that before this stream even started.
We weren't even talking about Patrick Swayze. More than
Yes, we
like
were.
2 minutes before the stream started.
Yes, we were. Schmitty got a heart container. Yay!
Yeah, wrong container. But useful in this case, because he was almost dead. Yeah, these guys, I'm a little surprised. No gems placed. Not even the P2 bit. Not even the P2 gem. Alright, we're doing P5. Trails is going in.
And P5's the longest.
Yeah, and you can be fairy blocking. They don't have fairy yet. But, so what are they missing? Like, what's blocking these guys?
The lack of fairy?
Yeah. Well, I mean...
They need item for fairy?
Their exploration. They haven't seen that many palaces. They haven't seen P1. They haven't seen...
I'm more surprised no one's done P1 if they found it yet.
Well, they didn't find it. They would have done it. So they haven't found P1, P3, or P6, and they know what continent they're on. So they must all be behind the River Devil or a magic pass-through. Because one of them would have seen it by now. Alright, so, okay, never mind.
Charles,
P3
what
and
are you
P6
doing?
is in Maze Island, my bad.
Trails, what are you doing? Stop leveling there. Come on.
He's serious right
Trails,
now. This is
Trails, why?
this is not the
Why?
Trails we know.
Is someone
Why?
else? Is his brother playing? Like, what's going on?
His mom is playing.
He got his dog to pick up an NES controller and tap the buttons.
Look, Trails, there's gonna be more enemies, okay? You can just keep walking and you'll hit more enemies.
I think Trails bot is playing.
Could be. You don't need all these skills. But you know what?
Trails bot.exe stopped working.
I say all this, I'm making fun of Trails. You know, he's a buddy of mine. But, you know, I'm teasing him. But, no one else really has placed a gem, so I guess there's no pressure.
RCS found a little life doll, but
That's not
probably
helpful.
hoping for something else.
Okay, this is a new area, right?
I guess.
Okay, there we go. We got another item. And looks like after he takes this, he's going to be jumping into the Pastor Cave.
I think I kind of get what Trails is doing. It's like, okay, I know I haven't found P1. Magic is very costly. I need to level up. I think I get it now.
Well, I mean...
If I spent the first 5 minutes and all I found was glove, raft, and, cross, nothing else, and everything was expensive to cast, I would immediately start leveling up. But he's trying to do palaces at the same time, and that's like...
Well, what was the dripper enemy in P2? Because if they want to level up, that's a faster way to do it. Oh, right, we got a new palace on RCS's side, thank God. Or
Is that
maybe
P1?
Because he's avoiding it. He's avoiding it, so I guess he's already seen it. But it's gotta be P1 or P3 or... Yeah.
Why don't they do P1? If it's the easiest palace in the game, I don't...
I guess he's already seen it. I guess that's P3. And, I mean, they have glove. So
I would laugh if 3-Eye Rock was a thing and the flute was in P1.
Oh, don't make that a thing, because they're actually going to do P1 when they find it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's been 30 minutes and no one's done P1. Not even Patrick Swayze.
No one's done any palace.
Actually, I take that back. Patrick Swayze currently in P2.
Oh, yeah, Patrick Swayze, I thought he finished P2. Is he going for the item?
No, he didn't do P2.
No, remember when he was in there with Schmitty, and Schmitty game overed, and Patrick Swayze defeated Helmet Head.
Nope. He got game overed.
Listen, we gotta get our continuity straight, or they'll never believe us.
Shh, be quiet. You're ruining it.
I'm not the one ruining it.
You are the one ruining it.
Alright, so we got Schmitty in P3. That's nice. Whoa. We got P3 here.
RCS, what did he just find?
He found P1.
That's P1?
Yeah, that's P1.
P1 behind Death Valley?
The only thing it can be. Just trying to get some counter skips. Because without Fairy... Yeah, you can't do Fairy Feet through there, or you can't blast your way through there. And that's actually one of the harder things to do without Candle.
To land on the tile at the same time and do a counter skip.
Oh yeah, that's the encounter skip, yeah. But if you want to actually do it legit, that's harder to do without a candle, but he could probably do it. He's got... Nah, he doesn't have jump either, I don't think, so...
Oh, you got a life out of it, so...
Yep. Alright, so here we go. P1. P1 hype.
Yee, and it's green. Least favorite color.
It's like Tetris. You shut your mouth. Green
Patrick Swayze, he finished P2 just now. Oh my god.
Get your story straight, or I'll straighten it for you.
Should we just reveal who Patrick Swayze is?
Yeah, I mean, he's okay.
He is our non-existent runner. In the bottom right corner. That's all you need to know.
Non-existent. Look, no, don't.
He's there. He's there.
Don't be insulting our P-bag like that, okay?
Okay.
And we can call him the P-bag from now on if you want.
Roadhouse. Roadhouse. Just straight up Roadhouse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just give him a Roadhouse kick.
Alright, we got these panther heads giving Trails a little bit of a hard time. I hate the panther heads in busy rooms.
Really?
Yeah, they're simple on their own, but they make things a nightmare when you combine them with like one or two other enemies.
I'll be sure that when I make them up...
Schmitty trying to make his way through this P3 block without jump, up stab, or down stab. that's going to be pretty much impossible. So he actually has to leave because he doesn't have up stab, down stab, or jump. With jump, you can kind of glitch and destroy another block above you without up stab, and so he could have maybe gotten out of there. But he doesn't have it. So that's what they're really struggling with. They don't have jump, fairy, up stab, down stab.
Well, it's that or Dirty Dancing. No!
Let's do Dirty Dancing.
No! We cannot do that on stream!
Look, okay, that was a struggle of previous generations. We can't do that on stream. And we don't have
Maybe
any
this
struggle.
was the 90s, okay, but not here.
You guys want to see memes do Dirty Dancing, don't you?
No. No, 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 no.
Alright,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
No.
How about this?
What did RCS just get? I missed it.
P-Bag.
Okay. That
Oh.
satisfies my guilt.
Actually, I don't know what item he got in the item room.
Ow.
Uh-oh. But he did get a P-Bag.
Ow, my pride. Trails just got a peat-bag. He was expecting something else on the sand tile.
Yeah, he sure did. Are these guys gonna have to dive Death Mountain? Oh, happy day!
They dive, Death Mountain will be here for 2 hours.
It's gonna be fantastic. I love Death Mountain dives. Because even if
RCS is just about to wipe P1. And that is the first palace completed.
oh my god, a boss has died.
After 36 minutes.
Did anyone actually get the item from P2? Because they can get that.
No.
Yeah, this game does have great music. Mega Man
Schmitty-
15.
He may not get it. No, he hasn't gotten it, whatever it is. Unless it was that heart container we saw earlier.
Maybe. Alright, so he's doing P3 again. He couldn't get through one way. He's going to try a different way. Hopefully it pays off for him.
I don't understand why RCS doesn't just up A. He has no experience. He just left the palace. What is he doing?
Yeah, he should up A and do Death Mountain. And I'm
That's
serious
what I'm
about
saying.
that.
What do you... RCS, why?
Oh,
You're
now
losing
Schmidt.
minutes.
Now Schmitty's going to do Rebanak without downstab, which is certainly possible, but
Hard?
a little hard, yeah. Oh, well, the horse is dead, so that's most of the battle. That's the hardest part of doing it without downstab. Oh, and then there's this other part too, I guess.
I feel like this part's harder than the rest.
Yeah, if you don't have shield or life, which they don't. And you have like half a bar of health. RCS just up in A. This
RCS,
happened.
please. RCS,
happened-
why? By the time you up and aid, you could have got back over there and adventured a little bit.
This is why he lost last night.
He is going to get a reprimanding from me when he gets invited in here. Be like, what are you doing? You left
Trails?
P1, you should have up and aid.
Trails finds Naburu, forgets to get the water to talk to the water lady. My god, what are you on
Did he
today,
forget?
Trails? Yes!
He passed by the lady, didn't talk to her?
No, he did talk to her. Without the water. Alright, what spell was that? I was too busy making fun of Trails to...
No, I didn't see what it was either.
Tracker.
Tracker!
Oh, okay, it's spell. And they
Spell. The spell.
he paused it again just to show everyone, because he saw what it was. He paused it just to show everyone that it wasn't fairy or jump. That's hilarious. I love you, Trails. All right. Okay, he's doing P6. He's going all in.
Yay!
Bad idea. Maybe.
Awful. He doesn't have fairy.
He doesn't have fairy, and there's a fairy block or two.
Yeah.
But it could work out.
Dunk.
I would do
P3
Death
is
Mountain
finished.
first. Thank God, another palace. All right,
He
cool.
went back for the item, and yeah, fun times.
Yeah, but the item wasn't something useful in P3. And now we get to see RCS do P3 and get disappointed by the item.
Yeah, Colin,
Guys!
he did want that attack level.
Yeah, there we go.
He had, Schmitty had about 700 out of 1,000 experience to level up, and I guess he went back to level up a little bit too, but that didn't work out.
Gotcha.
So he just dunked the gem and said, I'm leaving. This is too much time.
Well, Trail's making good progress through here.
Trails hasn't done a single gem dunk at all. It's been 40 minutes. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, that is
This is
unusual.
the longest I've seen him not dunk a gem.
And he's going to be fighting Barba without jump. He prefers to fight Barba with jump. The lame way, but still, he likes jump. And here it is. Here's Barba.
Really?
Not the item.
This is gonna
Unfortunately.
destroy Barba.
Getting all the way here without finding the item means that the item is probably fairy blocked. I mean, it becomes more and more likely with the more rooms you uncover.
I always thought that Barba was much harder. When I was a kid, when I see it, I'd be like, oh no, I don't want to get dunked into lava.
No,
and then you find
Barba-
out all you have to do is jump when he shoots fireballs, that's it.
Well, you gotta jump in kind of a special way. Like, Barba is a hard boss before you know how to do it. And there you go. A perfect Barba fight from Trails without jump. Well done, Trails. Didn't get hit.
Misses the lava pit and just falls in.
That would be
jumps.
me. That would totally be me.
I think I've done that once before.
He's probably going to be
Killed
jumping
Barba
back.
and accidentally fell in the lava right at the end.
He's probably going to be jumping back in for the item, or he's just going to give up all hope and go to Death Mountain. Yep.
He's giving up all hope, yep.
Not go to Death Mountain, though.
Better hope there's not an important item in P6.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter. Okay, and it looks like, I mean, he got the spell earlier, but he can't use it because he doesn't have the hammer to uncover hidden Kasuto, and we haven't seen new Kasuto, which
Do you
is
think
it's set to
Hammer's
random.
in regular Hammer Cave? And
It could be. It could be in P6. That would make me very happy
how would that make you happy?
because it would make the runners suffer.
Graveyard shaped like an F.
Oh no!
Well,
Shaped
Press
like a.
F to pay your respects. If
That's
Hammer
great.
is in P6.
That's great. Pay respects at the graveyard, shaped like F. That's fantastic.
I mean, what was it? The one oddity, the one week where
Oh, you
we
know
had
what
a
it is.
river.
Why are you just toying with me like that?
It was shaped
look.
like something phallic, and we can't say it on stream, but we all know.
It wasn't.
Oh!
Speaking of dunked, RCS just got
Get
dunked on
dunked
an
on.
orange iron knuckle. Oh my god! But at least these
You
guys
can-
have.
Press F to pay respects for RCS.
These guys are casting thunder with 1 bar of magic. He used it on a rope. Okay. Like, it's okay to make fun of them when you can cast it that cheap. Trail's trying to go through Death Valley. Oh, and this is an encounter. Okay,
Why is the
maybe it's
boss
not
already
good.
missing health?
That's what happens when they start out weaker. It can be
Ooh.
randomized to be lower.
Really?
Yeah. It can go.
I didn't know bosses could start weakened.
Yeah, it can go weaker, in which case they'll start with less health, like you see, or it can go higher and it will just overflow and you won't see it. It'll just look
that's
like it's full. Yeah, and they won't actually start taking damage until you've done like 50% of their normal health.
Well, and that's it. P3 is finished.
There we are. All right, Schmitty picked up his D-bag from the water tile. Got a level from it. Very nice. So he should be able to cast Thunder with 1 bar of magic now, too.
So, is Remonock a robot horse or a ghost horse? Because I've never figured this out.
That'd be Roboneck, not Reboneck.
Robonack, whatever. It's a horse.
He does,
It's a horse, the
he
game.
does look kind of robotic.
The Wikipedia says that he's a ghost.
Really, like our 4th runner. who actually has just now finished P6 and Goomba in P5, so that puts him in the lead.
Yeah, our Ghost Runner is winning.
Yeah, 3 gems placed. That puts him ahead of RCS.
You know, I'm going to put all my odds on Patrick Swayze winning this race tonight. He's got the most bosses completed. He's doing really well.
It's another light night that lost the coin flip, so he had to wear the costume. With night capitalized, thought he was talking about me. Okay, you know...
So you're the Ghost Horse?
Could be.
How do I ride
honestly, ask me later, baby.
How do I ride you? Get the saddle, quick.
Jeez.
Wolfang, get the saddle.
Alright, so guys, this is serious, because we have a situation where the item to get downstab is going to be probably in Death Mountain P5 or P6. Trails has skipped out on the item on P6.
Smitty, why?
So these guys are gonna have to do some fun stuff to get to the item. They want their downstab.
Smitty did thunder 3 times in that room. He just said, "I'm done. I'm mad."
I mean, when it's only 1 bar of magic and you've got 7 bars. Alright, that's how you get experience, right? See, Trails was wasting all this time earlier when he could have just gotten some magic levels like I was talking about and just started thundering people left and right, getting 500 experience per room. You know?
RCS is on Barba right now.
And now Trails is in the Room of Death. Check this shit out, because... oops, my bad. Because he can't... Oh,
he said crap, he said crap.
I did.
Yeah,
okay,
totally.
he can't actually progress you here. My mistake earlier. But he can't go back the other direction.
Oh, schlip.
Thank you.
I said schlip. It's different.
It is. It is very different.
I'm shipping it. I'm shipping it.
Do you think I'm gonna get talked to by HR?
Maybe.
Aw.
I think we might get mine of me pulling you out and saying, you can't say that word, that's a naughty word. You gotta behave more on stream. He said Magikarp.
Magikarp.
Ah, Magikarps. He kicked me right in the Magikarps.
Trails got his item, but it was a magic container. A Magikarp. Yeah, it probably would have. But see, if I get fired, I can race next week instead of calming. That's thinking ahead, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Wait.
Be like, you cursed, you can't race anymore. Goodbye. Banned from Speed Gaming.
Can I get fired if I've never been hired?
I
think so.
Technically, this is volunteer work, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Does that mean? Wait, hold on. This is volunteer
Can I get fired?
work?
Maybe. Do we get paid? We get paid.
Can I put this on my taxes?
Probably.
Nice.
Speaking of taxes, I haven't done my taxes yet.
Neither have I.
Are we gonna get like fees because of April? Like,
it'll be fine, right? Just don't forget another 13 times.
I really got to do my taxes. Like actually.
Yeah, no. Seriously, me too. Yeah. Speaking of taxes, these guys are not paying their taxes in terms of, you know, getting into Death Mountain.
Schmitty used to splash that it's ineffective. SP Ridley.
You can get paid by throwing these on YouTube and praying not to get caught. I suppose that's true, but I think Patrick Swayze would have a word to say about that.
Yeah, I think the real Patrick Swayze would be like, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing in my swamp talking about me as a ghost in Z2R?
No.
What's wrong with you?"
Oh, that was a nice jump from Trails. Just barely missed getting the same fate as RCS did a few minutes ago. But yeah, that would actually be funny if Patrick Swayze heard that he was, being referenced on this video, and he came and he was like, "Oh my god, I got to get on this Zelda 2 randomizer stuff. It's so cool." And then he really did start racing. Come on, how cool would that be? Just
the ghost of Michael Jackson returns to play Z2R.
Just because you haven't had an acting gig in a while. You know, because he's like really at this point he's made enough money. He doesn't have to act anymore if he doesn't want to, right? So
That would be
Just
like
'cause he
seeing, you know, like Sonic 3 Randomizer, and then like you had Michael Jackson come back from the grave and he's singing every
no,
song from the
if
soundtrack.
it's Sonic, it's gotta be what's that? The Urkel guy, Jaleel something.
Julian?
Yeah, because he played Sonic on the cartoon show.
Julian K. Is that him?
No, mate, it's anyway. Urkel. If Urkel started playing Sonic 3,
Oh
that'd be pretty rad.
no! I'm the worst.
No, it's the
Steve
same.
Urkel is.
Dude, it's the same voice actor.
I know,
I'm
but
not kidding.
it's bad.
Uh,
I don't even know why they picked him.
his name is Jaleel. His name is Jaleel White. I remember now.
I know.
Jaleel White. Okay.
Julian White. Oh, okay.
Did Patrick Swayze lose his Ghastly? Yes, he did. That's a Pokemon's, right? You can tell me memes.
Patrick Swayze just completed Rubinox, so, and he did Karok just now, so we're good. He's done P4. He's currently in the lead with 4 palaces done.
General McFist trying to make me feel guilty telling me that Patrick Swayze's dead when I am not going to believe that. I'll never believe it. Alright, so we got the P1 boss, he's dead. That was it. That was the whole fight.
What was the fight?
From the moment I said it's a P1 boss, that was the first hit. And then when I said he's dead, that was the last hit.
Did he just use thunder and that's it?
No, he just hit him 3 times. Because that's the P1 boss. Telling you, man, Glass Joe of Zelda 2.
That fight didn't even last 1 second.
Nope.
Just jump up, shing, shing, shing. That's it.
Pretty much. Who's going to be the first to jump into Death Mountain? Whoever is probably will win.
Flute is somewhere else.
Or it could be P5. Honest, it could be P5.
Wait a minute.
It could be P6.
Have we seen 3-Eye Rock?
There's no 3-Eyed Rock. It's set to random.
Wow.
So that didn't come up today, but Hidden Kasuto did. What? Come on, when did he die? Let me look it up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look up dead celebrities.
Are you serious?
Commentary. Yes.
No, don't do that. We'll have the ghost of Patrick Swayze in here.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Born. Oh, he is dead. Oh, that sucks.
When did he die?
He would have liked 2009, September 14th.
Wow.
That sucks. 57. I didn't know this. He would have really liked Zelda 2 Randomizer, I think.
Remember Gabby J? Who's Gabby
Nope.
J?
I
Don't
do
know
not.
that. Is Schmitty in P2? Where is he at?
Sorry, Chop. Or Choop.
No, that's not P2. What? Is that P5?
That's P2.
P2. Yeah, no, that's P2. After I saw the right hand of the elevator, I knew.
He's gonna get his sweet revenge now. I'm gonna assume he got the item already. Because he's not going left, and he needs to go left if there's an item in here.
Brutality of it all.
Super Punch Out for Life is what.
You know, we never got to see that
Wamamar
race
said.
between me and Frico.
No, but we can come up with something interesting if you lose.
What do you mean if I lose?
When you lose.
When I lose. So, like, what's that? Gonna be like a card for, like, a background card for the Randomizer weekly race?
I don't know.
Like, it's gonna be my face on the gem with a winky face or something?
That could be.
With a little sign on top that says, "Rest in peace, Maris."
So, when you guys want to get your revenge on some offensive thing that Maris accidentally said during a race, come up with something.
What kind of
for him
offensive thing have I ever said? Come on.
Just roll back the last couple of episodes and come up with like your top 10.
My top 10 worst things I've come up with?
Yes. And I'm no exception
Top
to that.
10 anime battles.
We'll get more clicks that way.
Top 10 Zelda 2 Randomizer battles.
Raoul was a gem. Raoul.
Was he dunked?
Oh, the guy who played M. Bison. Yeah. He was cool.
Yeah.
He apparently did that because his kids liked Street Fighter 2, so he wanted to do something that they would like because he knew he was going to die at that point. So he wanted to do something for them as like his kind of last hurrah.
Legacy.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's a good dad.
That's like Lou Albano, man.
Oh yeah.
Lou Albano,
I liked him. A lot of people think it's dumb to have like a pro wrestler as Mario. He was a good Mario.
He wasn't just a good Mario. He did volunteer work.
Yeah.
He promoted Christians to not be gay.
What?
Yeah.
All right, that's going on the top 10 most offensive things. Okay.
No, I'm actually being serious. He promoted heterosexuals. Yep.
All right. Well, he was a good Mario.
Yeah.
He was a good Mario.
Talking about like heaven and hell in the commercial.
Oh, that thing. Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of actors did that sort of stuff back then. Maybe not for that specific
the 90s.
thing. Yeah. Well, like late 80s, early 90s. That was 80s actually, not 90s. Yeah, I mean, honestly, everyone has something.
It was a very much
other
bigger
people are gonna-
time back then.
But every historical figure and every modern figure has something that people are not going to like about them. You
What
just
did Bob
search deep
Hoskins
enough.
do? I don't remember. What did he do?
I don't know. He had like a hospital or a university, right? Why are we talking about Bob Hoskins?
Is Bob Ross still alive?
In our hearts and in Twitch.
This is excellent Zelda 2 commentary. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
How about this? We sing Do the Mario on commentary. If Trails wins, we have to sing Do the Mario.
Well, what's there to talk about? These guys are just avoiding going to Death Mountain in P5.
They're just doing palaces at this point because they think they're behind the other. Bob Hoskins was Mario in the live-action movie. Oh, I feel stupid.
Yeah, that was a bad movie.
I have that movie.
Have you?
Well, excuse me, C-Note. I'm sorry, I forgot who Bob Hoskins was for a minute. Even though I lived in the 90s, I vividly remember that movie, like the intro.
Yeah, was it playing?
Long time ago in Brooklyn, the dinosaurs died. It's like, what? That's not Mario. You see that in theaters.
The boss is over.
Okay,
Trails did it in 2 hits
Trails.
instead of 1. Instead of 3. I wanted to say. Well, okay. So, Warmalar. What's up with the thunder is in the randomizer. The fire spell is generally considered worthless. So one of the flags can set it so that the fire spell is randomly like connected to another spell. So if you cast one or the other, you'll get both effect. This time, fire is linked with thunder, which is normally the most expensive spell in the game.
But it's super cheap and can be spammed for XP to basically do everything over and over again.
Yep, because fire gets really cheap at level 4 to 6 or so.
Is it John Leguizamo, the guy that does Luigi in that movie?
Maybe.
Is he still alive?
Look, you're the one typing on your keyboard.
I haven't typed. For like a whole 2 minutes.
Okay, no, it's been like 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah, true.
Alright, item from Trails.
Meanwhile, the race is going on.
Another item that's not what they're looking for. This is hilarious to me. I love this.
What did Trails get?
He got a pee bag. Just go into Death Mountain. Or
Nightcrawler is folding laundry, you look it up. Okay,
Thank you very much.
And yes, he's alive.
Standing up to me.
Oh, so
for me.
John Leguizamo's still alive, wow.
Nightcrawler is folding laundry. That's gonna be a meme somehow.
I wonder who played Peach in that movie.
She was not.
And if she's still alive too, because that was an old movie.
Well,
That movie's been out since I've been born. It's been 26 years, almost 27.
Dude, that's not even that old. She could still be hot. It's happened. All right.
Are you gonna say Britney Spears is hot? Because then we have a problem.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Okay,
unless Britney Spears is thinking about running Zelda 2 Randomizer, in which case, yes, she's still hot. I will encourage anyone to come play this game, and I will get to know them as amazing individuals, and I'm sure Britney Spears is great at Zelda 2. Okay?
Angry. That's my feeling.
That's funny. Trails in P2, nope it out of that left. You normally...
You know, if I was born in 92, does that count as me being an 80s kid?
Oh my gosh. You remember how... Okay, what? Just put the pause on that. Put the brakes on that. Remember how Trails...
What?
No. We're putting the brakes on that. Remember how Trails was like wasting all that time grinding earlier?
Yeah.
You know what he just found as a drip enemy in P2 and
what?
In P5? Blue Iron Knuckles.
And they granted probably 250?
I don't know. He didn't kill one because he already has all his levels. But if he had just done...
Come here?
Yeah, if he had just gone into Palace 2 or Palace 5, he would have found those enemies and gotten those levels in like 2 minutes.
But look at his levels now. He's almost max.
Yeah.
Like,
and he has.
By the time he does the rest of the palaces, he's gonna have level 8.
He's gonna have 7, 8, 8. Probably.
No, he's gonna have all of them.
No, not quite.
Actually,
he might even burn gems. At this point, he might burn gems. Alright, well, sorry about that, supernumerary...
Britney Spears really bad at one-hit KO. Too many hit me babies.
Oh my god.
That was a pretty good one, Colin. Hey, don't forget, speed gaming does have other languages. We're just English. I'm pretty sure there's Dutch, Portuguese, France. There's which is French. Franasius.
Yeah. So Trails is in Death Mountain, and he has the boots. This is going to make it a lot easier. With the boots, you can visit a whole lot of the island a lot quicker than, or a whole lot of the possible locations much quicker than going through the actual encounters.
Is Canada in a language? Well, let me ask you that with another question. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes.
Confirmed. Can we get a, speed gaming mayonnaise as a channel? And just have somebody who, the voice actor of Patrick, just voice C2R from now on that channel?
Patrick Swayze?
No, the voice actor for Patrick from SpongeBob has to do commentary forever.
I forgot your...
Speed Gaming 8, the Ocho.
Pretty much. Alright, so Trails has found Hammer Cave. That's good news for him, because it's probably not going to be a teabag.
RCS got dunked.
What did he get dunked by? Oh, yeah, here. Got up here. Well, they got all the thunders they could use. So yeah, just cast thunder.
The voice actor for SpongeBob recently died. Fact.
Really?
Are you serious? Can I... Alright, fine. You're gonna make me look this up. I'm gonna get pranked. This is gonna be like a late April Fool's joke. Oh, wow.
Hammer for Trails. Don't up and... Why did he up and A? Why did he up and A? He's in Death Mountain. I guess maybe the entrance is very close to start. Alright, so Trails, he might be up and A-ing. Yeah, he's probably actually up and A-ing to get to New Kasuto as fast as possible. That's actually a good play. Because he has spell to get another item, which could be the child, it could be the trophy. Additionally, he will be able to pick up another spell, which is probably going to be Fairy or Jump, which will help him.
So, still, no one has Fairy, and the only one that's currently in the lead somehow is Trails. I don't know how.
Trails is in the lead because he got Hammer, and that's going to let him get into Nukasudo. And if that's not enough, he's got Hammer for opening up item locations on the west.
Oh, the creator of SpongeBob is dead. Oh, rip.
I'll just let you talk about this since I was like 18 when SpongeBob came out, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared either. I really feel like a lot of kid shows have voice actors that are way too old doing the characters, and there's some anime that where a lot of the male characters are voiced by female, and it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you get the concept to do this? It's like, and how do you get it to work?
Well, if it's the right voice for the job, then it's the right voice for the job. It doesn't matter who it comes out of. Alright, I see a forest patch. That's getting hammered.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nukasudo.
Is he going to look for the hints? I kind of feel like he should. But
I don't think he-
maybe on the way back, if he doesn't get what he needs, then he'll check the hints. Although he should probably get that lady while he's here. Trophy. Okay, good. That's another spell in case he whiffs on this one. And I think they're only missing 3 spells. Yeah, they're only missing 3 spells because they got the medicine earlier. So they will get Trails will get either Jump or Fairy guaranteed now within the next few minutes.
Completely off topic, when I found out Naruto's voice actor was a female, I was like, what?
Off topic? Really?
Yeah. I really thought that, it was a male voice actor the entire time. And I found out, I'm like, wow.
Fairy spell for Trails. He's got what he wants.
We have topics.
He doesn't know this, but that's going to place him in the lead.
What?
Having Fairy. He's not checking spell. He has spell. Why don't you check spell?
What? Go, Trails, turn around, please.
He's not going to turn around.
Trails.
The fluke could be there.
Trails.
It's fine. It's fine. He's done.
It could be Candle. It could be totally useful.
Alright. In all fairness, really none of the other items can be useful.
When does the Zelda CDI randomizer come? Come on, stop. No. That thing's been abandoned.
Abandoned.
That community should not exist.
Well, good for you, because it actually doesn't.
Good.
But I'm going to start it.
This race is quite entertaining. Why is it entertaining? I don't know.
Well, I'm glad some people like it. That's good.
This could have been the Maris and, the Wolfang show, but, it takes a lot of convincing to move a wild Wolfang.
He'll be here next week, though.
Oh, yeah. He'll be forced into the circle of jerks.
I was almost going to compliment you for your maturity later on, and then I was
what are you talking about? All I said was jerks. We're jerks, right?
Yeah. All right. So
this is a circle. Well, it's more like a triangle, but
no, that is possible. There's randomizers for just about every Zelda game now, but this is probably one of the better ones.
Even the Zelda Tiger handheld.
No, unfortunately.
I wish there was a randomizer of that. I would play it every day.
Well, I have one of those Zelda handhelds. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Never mind.
Tiger handheld. No, Tiger wristwatch Zelda.
No, they weren't made by Tiger. They were made by Nintendo. Don't you know this? Are you not a true Zelda fan?
Yes.
They were Game & Watch games. So.
Oh, okay. We're a really slow race. I'm more surprised.
Oh my gosh, that P5 was short. Look at that. He basically he was totally fairy blocked out of Guma. He was just like, well, now that I have it, I can just zoom right through this palace. Who's gonna go on to Death Mountain next?
I really want to ask why RCS didn't up an A when he was leaving P1.
Yeah, we should ask him that.
He's gonna get a reprimanding.
Oh no, RCS. He's still not looking in the right places. He's looking for items in all the wrong places. You know what I mean?
Yep. Does he have Magic Key? I thought he had Magic Key.
Yeah, he has Magic Key. Give that to him. Everyone has Magic Key.
Wolfang, you should give that to him. Totally. Hey, Tracker. Knock, knock.
Oof.
Open up, FBI.
Oh no! RCS didn't make the jump! That's a hard jump to make.
It is, especially without jump.
Yeah. I normally just try it with fairy or jump.
He pressed start, he looked at his spell list, didn't see fairy or jump, and just knew. He's like, nope, that's it. Up A.
We're done. We're done here. It's possible. You can make the jump. It's just not easy.
And you still want to add spikes to dungeons. Or palaces, rather.
Yeah, and so do you.
Yep. That'd be even more brutal.
Little known fact, except for the people who listen to us all the time and put up with us, there are actually spikes in the graphics data.
Programming.
Yeah, it's in the graphics data. We don't know if it's in the code yet, but
the cutting room floor is more than happy to provide that information. You can go look at it yourself.
well, I will check that out at some point if I don't pass out immediately after this.
Then there's the barred windows and some other stuff, animated water tiles and sound effects for the Famicom you can't get.
I've seen that, but I know that that spikes are in the graphics, but I don't know if it's in the code. I don't think the cutting room floor actually says or proves that. I'm assuming if they were just ready to be implemented, DigShake would have put them in. Well, then again, they're part of the level, so that wouldn't be realistic. You'd have to make new levels. Anyway.
I wonder why Guma was not in the Famicom version. I don't get that.
Because they were trying to get a release out in time. So they just...
No, they removed him.
No. Famicom came out first. Because it's Japan.
Oh.
You remember this?
Science.
Video games come from Japan, don't you know that?
They come from France. I'll have you know. Made in Mexico.
That one Gravity game comes from France. That one looked cool.
I have more products made in Mexico than Japan. Is that a problem?
Maybe.
Have you ever seen a Super Nintendo unit made in Mexico?
No.
Let's think about that for a second.
What
if you bought? What if you went to a GameStop and you bought like a PS4 and you look at it, you look at the console and you flip it over and it says made in Mexico when they're actually made in Japan? It's like, wait a minute, where did this come from? Who made this?
Hey, Zelda Wolfang, could you put the Guma on Trail's kill count?
Yeah, he's killed him already.
And it looks like P4 was fairy blocked too.
It was P5 that Trails did.
Yeah. So P4 is also fairy blocked because there's a room that if you're going in one direction you can be fairy blocked, and I totally forgot about that because usually you go the other direction.
I'll update it. Boom, got it. And now he's in P4, and after
That's
this,
the boss.
Here's the boss. He's gonna go right to GP after this.
He is very far ahead of RCS and Schmitty right now because he's ready for GP. Although he really should get his upstab and downstab. He doesn't want to lose this advantage.
We have our first winner of the
Really?
race at an SRL time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 03 seconds.
Patrick Swayze.
Congratulations, Patrick Swayze.
Good job, Patrick Swayze.
You did good.
You went all the way with that.
GG, Patrick Swayze. Our joke went too far. The
Now,
whole race. I can't believe Mind and me left at the restream for 4 people, just like that. She should have just typed in Patrick Swayze and left it a blank screen.
Nice. Well, she knew about it coming in. Well done, Patrick. Well, he does say that he has to clean up for dinner. So he's not going to be coming in today, but he does send his condolences for listening to us. Yeah. But, that's going to put him ahead, like in the SRL rankings. And
Trails skipped a gem?
Nope. I don't think he did. Maybe he was... Oh, you mean he burned a gem? When you place a gem and then immediately up an A? Yeah, he probably feels his levels are strong enough that he doesn't need that experience.
Oh yeah, if he did it early, then he already dunked it. It wouldn't really say skipped. It's more like he just skipped the text box or the waiting and just said, "Okay, I'm just gonna leave."
Yeah, we call that burning the gem.
I call that melting a gem.
Well, you can call it that, but it's a lot harder to melt a crystal, and I hope you should know that.
Than burning?
Yeah.
I think it's easier to melt a crystal than it is to burn it.
Wait, hold on. Ice is a crystal. Okay, I guess it depends on the crystal. Okay.
The real winner is Chuck Norris. Chuck turned the NES on and Ganon killed himself before the game even started. Unfortunately, Ganon is not in the game, so not technically until you die. But
is that why Ganon is dead in this whole game? Because Chuck Norris killed him once just now.
No, I think Chuck Norris killed Link, and then the game was over from the very beginning. There was a different legend. It was the legend of Chuck coming to punch Link right in the face.
Oh, Schmitty picked up his fairy. He must have gone to Death Mountain as well. I was looking at Trail String at the time. So this actually puts Schmitty ahead of RCS, kind of. Not in terms of gems placed, but in terms of progress. RCS might be disappointed.
Trails took the drop.
RCS
may just find it.
RCS is coming back. Oh.
What was in the cave? What did Smitty find? Flute. That's useless now.
It could have been useful.
It could have been.
It might help him get through some areas a little faster. But that was the best item you could find normally in a race at this point.
Yeah, at this point, if we didn't see 3-Eye Rock, but it doesn't exist, so...
Yeah.
No 3-Eye Rock equals easy no flute run. Unless River Devil block, and if that ain't the case, there's no point to it. I feel like Trail's just looking around the waffle rooms.
Yep, Does Trails have jump? Waffle rooms are a lot easier with jump. But he's strong enough to take out these invisible moes with one hit.
I've seen a lot of people use jump on the waffle rooms. I don't get why. I would just run through it normal. No.
The reason is because you don't have to even deal with the enemies. You just jump. You
jump
do a
over,
stab
run
at the right time. Yeah.
Oh, Trails, no.
Why, Trails?
Trails, what was that?
And that's why Patrick Swayze beat you. It's because of stuff like that.
Taking dunks. F for respect. He doesn't like the Waffle House. That's a useless key.
He gets it anyway. Alright, RCS picking up his very important candle from P2.
He got candle.
The one that he went back to P2 with jump for. Eeks. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been faster just going to Death Mountain. And if you find a hammer there, which actually is there.
I wish we had a tracker for Patrick Swayze so we could show off all of his achievements.
Even that wouldn't show off all of them. There's just too many.
It'd be off the screen and into, Schmitty games and into his restream. It'd just be too many.
Yes. Alright,
Alright, Trails, don't take the Eon Drop. You're thinking right. You should have taken it before. Now, why are you turning around?
Because he wants to take the Eon Drop. Like a fool.
Trails, no, don't. And he gets clipped at going down.
He's still winning. Well, I mean, he still gets second.
What if it's to the right?
He has this whole system. He's a little superstitious in terms of racing, and it might be the superstition pays off, because one of my superstitions is you want to see that room,
and then go right and drop down.
Yeah,
I'm thinking fairy room for this one.
Right. Well, he got to fairy room, didn't he? Oh, well.
No.
RCS in Death Mountain, about to pick up his hammer, which will lead him to New Kasuto. The question is whether he's going to try to go for the item in Spectral Rock, or if he's going to up an A, just like Trails did.
At this point, if I were him, I would up an A. I wouldn't try to adventure into Death Mountain to try to go to Spectacle Rock. Because the only thing that's probably in Spectacle Rock might just be another magic jar, or container rather, and that's about it. Maybe a life doll. I don't think it'd be statue or something. Maybe it's something useless, but
yeah, he didn't pick up that red potion. He would have picked that up to cast Thunder if he was planning on.
Now he has the hammer.
Yep,
he's got the hammer now.
All right, and Trails is at Thunderbird. Well, his gamble paid off. The bird is required in this fog set, so that means he's going the right way. And with his levels, this is going to be a piece of cake.
And I was completely wrong. I guess he didn't have to go right.
You were completely wrong. Don't forget it.
The thing with GP is I'll have a suspicion that I have to go one direction, and I know that if I go there, chances are it's 60% that it's going to be wrong. So I'm just, for now on, every time I think there's a direction, I'm going to go the other way.
That sounds counterintuitive.
Completely counterintuitive. I think from now on, I'm always going to take the Eon Drop no matter what. And see how badly that ends for me.
You're going to be superstitious like Trails?
Yes.
Everyone gets a little superstitious at randomizers and stuff. Even if you try not to, there's always like one superstition in the back of your head.
Perfect pendulum. Did not even get clipped.
Yep, very well done.
He is on point now. Earlier, he was shaky.
Another drop. This is only good. Having a drop immediately after Thunderbird takes away the uncertainty of whether or not to take the drop or go some other path if it appeared later on.
Oh!
And here's Darklink.
He's done it. We have our second place winner is going to be Trails if he does this.
That's right.
And it's guaranteed because he has max life, basically.
Yeah, I don't see any possible
This is GG. Yeah, this is GG. This is over. I'll throw him an invite, even though it's pretty early.
Well, actually, the invite goes out when the done button gets pressed by Zelda. All right, get your GGs in chat for Trails, our on-screen winner.
Invite, so you don't have to worry about it.
Our visible winner.
He's our second place winner. Patrick Swayze won all along.
That's true. All right, the audio is now on RCS's.
Yep. We could always switch it over to Schmitty Games if you want.
Oh, that's all good.
Well, because we know he's gonna... I don't want to say not win and get fourth on the restream side, but, you know. You never know. Actually, I'm just gonna shut my mouth. Maybe he might beat RCS. You know what? I hope he beats RCS.
Schmitty might. They're kind of even right now. I'd say
Items
RCS is a level head.
Diseven. Little uneven diseven, if you want to say, you know.
Yes, very diseven.
Is that even a word? Or did I make it up? Good.
It's not.
Let's pretend it's a word.
I don't even know what you're talking about now.
Okay, good. Looks like P4 was really long.
Yeah, it can look that way sometimes.
But boss is just to the right, and he's not doing it.
You're not coming in the chat? I thought you said you were, Trails.
Trails! What? Can he not? Oh, Trails is in there. Can he not join? He's in our setup channel.
Oh, we can just drag him up. Maybe he likes to, you know...
Move to... There we go. I moved him.
There you go, Trails. You know, you can jump in yourself at any time when you're in the chat.
I was in the join here setup thing.
Yeah. So how's it going, Trails?
Pretty good, man. I thought I had lost this race by a mile after I was dealing with all that going to Palace 4, going to Palace 5, getting ferry blocked.
Let's not forget the, 4 minutes of leveling.
That was just awkward.
It was to the point to where I gave up on the last level. I just up and ate so fast because I wanted to get the GP because I figured there was a shred of...
Yeah, I mean, your levels, what were they, 7, 7, 8? That's enough for anyone.
Yeah, it was 7, 7, 8, you know, but I mean, it would have been 7 or 8, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 8 or some ridiculousness.
Yeah, that would have
just
just brought down the cost of Thunder, but, I mean, come on. You already had Thunder with Fire.
Yeah, basically.
And with it that cheap, it was just fun and easy. But it seemed like you up and ate for Reflect because you couldn't cast it.
Yeah, whatchamacallit, so who was the first to the...
That was Patrick Swayze, I believe.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Patrick Swayze beat you by a little more. His SRL time was 1 hour, 14 minutes.
Mm-hmm. But...
If you don't get the joke, we have 4 restream, and there's a missing slot, so...
So it's a ghost.
Patrick Swayze.
But I'm glad that Trails laughed.
I thought it was a Roadhouse reference or something. I love that movie.
Nice. Yeah, someone earlier in the chat was saying Roadhouse. But that. I'm really glad you finally went to Death Mountain. You know, because we had seen all the items and all the palaces, and so for the last 20 minutes, you know, it was pretty much 99% certain that it was either going to be item in P5, item in P6, or Death Mountain. And between those,
the first stream to get there, though. Besides, I was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody's even in GP right now.
Yeah, I saw. That's pretty incredible. Rare City Saints still had 2 gems to place, and I mean, I dove Palace 4 and Palace 5 without Fairy and got blocked in both. And since I was over on the east, I figured I would do whatever I could while I was there. And so that was all the other palaces. After I got the hammer, I figured I'd go back and get the trophy out of New Kasuto because I narrowed it down to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully see if that was the fairy. As soon as I found the fairy in there, I was you know, just trying to place gems and getting GP as fast as possible. I didn't even get
the spell item.
I didn't get downstab or upstab.
Oh, you didn't? Oh my gosh. Because you had jump a little bit before you got fairy, didn't you?
Yeah, I never got jump. Jump was in the Darunia, I want to say, or trophy was linked to jump.
Well, so you went to GP without upstab or downstab. That's a huge gamble. Well done.
That is... I would have at least gotten downstab.
I know I was right next to Mito, but I just wanted to try to beat the game as fast as I could, you know, so I was willing to take that gamble. I was surprised Rose City Saint hadn't finished yet, to be honest.
Well, he was the least willing to go into Death Mountain.
Around P1 that really made no sense to me.
Oh, yeah. It took him forever.
Explain that.
You go ahead.
So basically, he went to P1 and he did the encounter trick instead of trying to fairy because he didn't have fairy at that point. So he went through P1, did it normally, and when he got out, instead of up and A-ing to get back, he went through the pass, the Death Valley. Yeah. Doing the encounter trick, again, wasting even more time.
I wonder why that is. I mean, apparently he wasted a bunch of time in the Max Rander.
And he didn't
tournament
have
race.
experience saved, so there was no point to doing that because he'd already dunked the gem. So
Yeah.
Had he already full cleared the east though? I mean, the water tile was kind of hidden up there north of Palace 6 though, and I know VOD was a little east of that.
Yeah, he had already cleared the stuff in that area of the continent. He hadn't cleared everything, but I mean, up and in and going to the raft would have probably been a lot
Schmitty's
faster.
dancing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He was doing something similar to that in the race you guys had recently. What was it, the first or second game, or both? So when is your next?
It was the second race. Sorry, I was
Oh.
typing something in the chat.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, it was that was the second race.
Yeah, it seems like both of you guys were kind of just in like a mode, and I think for a while it looked like you were gonna miss the raft.
I almost did. I mean, I did everything except for Death Mountain that time. Death Mountain was the only thing I didn't do.
Wait, you never even... You went through one room in Death Mountain, didn't you?
I think I stuck my head in there, but
Yeah, so did RCS.
I wasn't gonna go jumping in there. I jumped in P4 and P6.
I was
opened
more
8
surprised
immediately.
guys were going into Death Mountain in 3 minutes of running.
Yeah.
That's way early.
Well, I mean, people were just peeking their heads in. You don't normally see like RCS doing that, but I think Trails and me, we at least peek our heads in usually, right?
Sometimes, not usually. I mean, when it's the raft and I've narrowed it down, like a lot of times, like if it's there or P5, of course I'm gonna jump into Death Mountain first. Rose City Saint has been getting these hints every single seed that say raft is, and hand it to him on a silver platter with a bow wrapped around it, and I keep on missing these hints, and which
Yeah.
ends up having me running around in circles. Somehow last night I was able to pull out a win, but it was almost game one all over again.
Yeah, it's just funny the way that same thing happened like twice in a row, like 2 days in a row. So are you guys having a match tomorrow?
I hear clicking.
Sounds like
Nah, yeah, I'm
God.
savagely typing in the chat at Kulain, who wants to give me a hard time. Whatchamacallit, nah, we're scheduling, we're thinking Saturday, I don't know though, like, I'm a busy man and I've got a crazy schedule, so sometimes, like, I don't want to commit to something, so I'm gonna just double check my schedule, but Buzz Thunder versus Amazing Toaster Game 1, I believe, is tomorrow. Which is going to be pretty hype. They're in semifinals also.
so. Is this their first match?
Yeah, this will be match 1.
Very cool.
I've seen Buzz Thunder before. I don't think I've seen Amazing Toaster.
Oh, he races.
No, I'm
Amazing
like
Toaster?
saying, as a restream, I've never seen Amazing Toaster, I don't think.
He joins the weeklies a lot. Wasn't he just here last week or something? Or the week before?
Yeah, I know he joins the races, but I'm saying, like, on the restream side, I've never seen him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's a restreamer or not.
RCS also went in without downstab. You can tell because he was
Oh.
taking all his bops without from the spicy chicken. A nice way to deal with those spicy chicken otherwise is you stab them once and then you walk forward and you downstab them, and you can sometimes get through without taking a hit real quick. But without
Yeah.
downstab, that's not happening.
Dude, this GP was a little rough. I took the Eon drop gamble. I could have explored over there, which was led to a fun room, which probably led to a bunch of other garbage. So I think
Oh yeah,
Eon drop is the way to go. Did he take the Eon drop?
Yeah.
yeah, he's at Thunder.
Alright, cool, yeah, then he's on the right path. He'll be finished sometime soon, because after that, it's basically a bunch of obvious rights, and then eventually...
He might not.
Thunderbird.
He's getting hit. He's on 1 bar of health.
He'll be good, or maybe not. Oh, no.
I was right.
But I was about to bring this up. A trick that racers don't use because it doesn't come up that often. Thunder will actually clear all the projectiles on the screen. So if you have Thunder Fire, you can use that to just clear all of Thunderbird's attacks. If he had that queued up, he could have blocked all that.
Yeah, Rose City Saint's gonna be done this in like 2 minutes. As soon as he finishes Thunderbird, Dark Link is just a couple rooms over, a force drop, and then one room.
So we're looking at like a 138, maybe a 139.
No, like a 137.
Yeah, like a 137 is probably more like maybe 137 and change. Depends on how long he takes with Thunderbird.
He's almost done. 1 hit left.
And how long, and how bad Dark Link trolls. Because I got trolled by Dark Link.
Barba defeated by Schmitty Games. He's giving his troll face to the audience, and he's going to place his gem. That's his last gem to place, so he's ready for GP now too.
Alright, good. Our restreamers are almost ready. Well, all of them.
That's what you meant, Meme Troll. You've never actually had a conversation with him after a race. Oh, I know what you mean now. My fault. I thought you meant like you've never seen him do restreaming before.
Oh yeah, like he's never come on and, been on stream. I know he races, I just never seen him play. But if he's in the finals, he's probably pretty good then.
Yeah, Buzz Thunder also, he doesn't play much, but he's still really, really good.
Buzz Thunder's been around since the beginning of the Randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been playing for over 2 years now. Probably 3 or 4 years or something.
Yeah, probably one of the original racers.
Yeah, he's one of my more feared opponents that's left over in the tournament at this moment. Like, if I do beat Rose City Saint, then I might have to face Buzz Thunder, and that's kind of scary.
Alright, so that was RCS finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 54 seconds. If you haven't done it already, get your GGs in the chat.
GG.
There they are. So he should have an invite if he wants to come in and talk.
Is Unos in the Max Reno race?
Nah, he's not in the tournament. Nah, he was in last year's tournament, and him and I battled it out in the grand finals. It was pretty epic. He got me the first game, or did I get him the first game? Oh yeah, I got him. I think I got him the first game, and he waxed me the last 2 games. Something like that.
He's a monster. He's really
good.
The
fact that I even got 1 game on that guy in the finals match is pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. At that time, dude, I was racing this game 6 times a day. You know what I mean? So.
Well, sure, but I think
you already do that.
Well, not like he used to. He used to play more than once a day, literally.
Nah, but there's more people that were joining races and starting races and stuff like that, so.
Oh, Schmitty has downstab. That's cool.
The only one of the restreamers to get it besides Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze actually got it without the jump or fairy spell.
Yeah, he got the meat spin ability.
Again, we're just gonna leave this.
Hey, you're the one who said it was an ability. That's the way to do it. That's all 4 combat styles, right? It's meat spin.
Oh no, you don't need upstab for that.
Well, 4 directional stabbing? I mean,
that's your thing.
You were the one who brought this up. What was it? 6 weeks ago?
No, it's been like 6 months now. 6 years.
6 months. 6. No, stop.
I'm afraid to ask what meat spin even.
No,
don't Google it. Don't.
Look, you're the one who keeps bringing it up, so.
You're the one who brought it up in the first place.
Anyway.
Okay.
Schmitty's at Eon Drop. Yeah, I think Humg has it. or Homj has the actual
6 centuries?
time
No,
there.
it was more like 6 weeks ago.
Oh, Schmitty going to the fun room. Oh no.
Did he skip beyond?
Well, yeah, he did. He did what he did what a lot of people would have done, but not what Trails and RCS did. There's no way that this is going to lead to a Dark Link.
So this is going to be like a 10-minute
hopefully
roll.
he turns around.
I think he's only going to turn around when he's dead. Alright. So we're going to see what the rest of the palace looks like.
Oh shoot, there was a thing that I was trying to watch.
What?
Oh,
What?
What?
I gotta roll, guys. But thank you so much for the restream, the commentary, and the
How do you
tracking.
get to Thunderbird?
Alright, thank you for racing, and good job again. Good luck in your next race.
Yeah, good luck. Good
Ew.
luck.
Dude, he took like the quicker path to get to Thunderbird.
Yeah,
just
he did.
by-
Eon drop and to the right led right to Thunderbird at the same amount?
Yes.
Nah, I think
That's
think
new.
There was a lot of crap that you had to go through, the Jackman's room and some other stuff after taking the Eon drop. Just holding right seemed to have saved about 2 or 3 minutes, at least.
Well, I'd say like 40 seconds. It wasn't that long, was it?
Yeah, there was wasn't
A lot
the
of
Dark
rooms.
Magician room? Wasn't there a Dark Magician room and or maybe not the Dark Magician room? I think that was south of the
But I mean, there was
Whatchamacallit?
Jackamus, yeah.
the
And there was Reverse L7.
GG, or could it be a second super secret T-Bird? No, it's Darklink. It's over.
That's pretty incredible, man.
That's awesome. He had a quicker GP than you guys because he didn't take Eon.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I saw the fun room and I didn't want to have any fun.
He wasn't that far behind RCS, surprisingly, so he started the race better.
I had enough fun this seed.
We were thinking early on that Thunderbird, no, not Thunderbird, Flute was going to be hidden away and Spectacle Rock was going to be there. It was going to be like a P6, and that would have been the worst experience. Or like P1, and nobody went back and could find P1.
Thank God the flute.
Yeah,
Wasn't
if
required.
that was
That took-
required, that'd have been
Yeah,
it.
it's almost worth just doing Death Mountain early in a 6-gem seed because of the flute. But you saw this time around we got screwed by the hammer, the vanilla hammer, which is like the ultimate troll this game could do to you. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
our tracker Zelda Wolfang is referencing Immortal Zombie Darklink. That is a reference to Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, if you try to beat him in a certain way, it doesn't work out. But
If you have no hearts, the game's code does not read Darklink as having any health, so he spawns immortal. And you're stuck in the room forever, and you just have to die. There's no way to clear that room.
well, we all have to die.
Sounds pretty beat.
Well, to this day, after 2 years of playing around with the game, I still can't figure out how to beat him. I've given up.
The boss you can't defeat.
It's the only boss you can't beat. He's Immortal Zombie Darklink. He can't die.
Well, I don't think RCS is coming in because I asked him a while ago and he didn't say anything.
I
don't
wanted
know
to
if Schmitty's
reprimand him for that. I wanted to ask him why did he, when he left P1, why didn't he up in A?
Yeah, you can bug him about that next time. It looks like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, man. We all made like little goofs in this seed, man. There was a lot of. I'm sure at that point he was probably tilted, as I was. I was extremely tilted.
You
When
guys
I went
seem
into Palace
tilted.
4, when I went into Palace 4, realized I was fairy blocked, and then went into and 100% at Palace 5 to find out that I was fairy blocked there as well. That sucked. It's 30 minutes in. I haven't placed a gem. I got reflecting. Oh, what a good idea to jump into Palace 4 and just knock that out real quick.
And that was fairy blocked, right?
Yeah, that was fairy blocked.
Yeah,
I think
we
the
were
fact that it
wondering.
took 36 minutes to dunk any gem was just bad.
And that's where he started grinding, and we were like, why is he grinding? Like, is he trying to get his magic up so he can cast Reflect, or what? And Yeah. It turned out that it's very blocked.
Did Schmitty join us?
Yeah, he's here, but I got to roll. GG, Schmitty.
Yeah, GG.
Have a good one, Trail.
That was a
All right,
mess.
later, guys. Thanks, man. I think I just got really lucky and I hit a brick wall where I had already done everything. So it was like Death Mountain or P5, and of course, I'm gonna choose Death Mountain. All right, have a good night, guys.
Good night.
So, what are your thoughts, Schmitty?
Do you have
I
a
think
super bad fun time?
Every block on the seed. I
Yeah,
found them all.
maybe.
Yeah.
To be
Fairy
honest,
block in P4. I found the fairy block in P5.
RCS did too. I think you
I got
finished pretty
completely
quick
stuffed
after him.
by,
I would go
I
as
totally
far as to
stuffed
say
the
this was a
hammer.
duster seed, just about.
Just, when I was coming off of the eastern or off the western continent with the glove, the key, the boots, I was like, this is probably going to be quick. Not at all.
It did seem like it was going to be quick, and then fairy didn't happen, and jump didn't happen, and so you're doing pretty much a whole seed without upstab and downstab.
Yep.
And actually, both RCS and Trails decided to go into GP without either of those abilities. They both went for the time, and it could have bit them in the butt really hard.
I was never going in there. As soon as I got fairy, that was the first thing I did. I was
Yeah.
going back for downstab.
Yeah, at least downstab. Even if you're not getting upstab, you downstab.
I mean, having thunder fire is nice, but downstabbing over things it's just
More useful. And
way.
Yeah, the thunder doesn't break blocks, so there's that.
Yeah. That too.
But
I also didn't realize it
I'm-
was thunder fire until like the 40th minute, so that didn't help me.
yeah, that might have saved you some time. I mean, if you had that earlier, you might have been pretty close to RCS. You might have saved a minute or two.
I might have been in better shape. Just the hammer. Just getting hammer blocked and fairy blocked.
Right.
Mess.
That's all right. I mean, everyone kind of had a rough time through here, and I think our fourth racer hasn't finished yet either. Oh no, the fourth. It was only the three of you guys. I thought we had someone else.
we had Patrick Swayze.
Well, oh yeah, obviously.
He won. He got first place.
Well, hey, at least I'm not finishing last by like an hour anymore, so there's that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
finished right alongside RCS just about. By like a minute.
Yeah, for a painful seed like that, that's pretty impressive.
I got to Barba. I was like, I don't know how to fight Barba without jump. Let's see how this goes.
Crouch
yeah.
jump. Crouch jump.
You got that one pretty easily, though, right? I mean, it looks
Yeah,
pretty clean.
I was just afraid to get knocked in lava. I wasn't about to jump over the middle pit to get to him either.
Yeah.
I want to see someone fight Barba, clear it, and then miss the jump and fall in lava before dunking gem. I want to see that.
Oh, I've done it.
I actually do that a lot when I jackhammer Barba and I fail to get back to
Yeah,
land.
it's pretty miserable.
No, I mean, like, clear it, get the key, but miss the one last jump going over.
Yeah.
Like, overshoot it.
I've done
Or
that.
just late press and walk in.
Yeah. That just looks more derpy. And that's your last life, and you gotta start over.
It's like, well, that's it.
Yeah, that's bad news.
I want to see the Barba fight with smaller platforms.
Or how about collapsing platforms into
Yeah.
into spikes?
Well, if they had the crumbling blocks and there were layers of them so you could crumble them a few times, like in, say, Mario Bros. 3, like with the Bowser fight at the end, that'd be pretty awesome, actually. But that aside, well done. You did finish pretty quick after everyone else, and this was not an easy seed. It looked like it was going to be at first, but it didn't turn out.
You want to read off on what's on the schedule?
Yeah, absolutely. So, in just a few minutes, At 10 minutes on Speed Gaming 1, we have Zelda 1 Randomizer. Always very fun to watch. We've got Zelda 1 Randomizer also on Speed Gaming 2 right now. We've got A Link to the Past Spoiler Log Tournament on Speed Gaming 3. And on Speed Gaming 5, we have A Link to the Past Spoiler Log Tournament as well. So we got 2 Link to the Past, 2 Zelda 1s, and Zelda 2 is just ending now.
Ooh.
So
What's a spoiler log tournament?
I have no idea.
Is that like where they know where everything's at and just go as fast as you can?
Why do you
That
have to
sounds
come up?
interesting.
Why do you have to come up with a right answer? That's probably actually what it is. Like
Maybe.
that's probably what it is.
We can dream, right? We can hope and dream.
Yes, as long as you don't continue to spoil it.
All right, Schmitty, is there anything else you want to say, or is that it for the night, or?
That's it for me. Thanks for
Yeah,
putting on the show, guys. Appreciate you.
you're welcome.
Oh,
man.
no, yeah, no problem.
That was a good race.
And thanks for racing. Thanks for Speed Gaming for having us on again, putting up with us. Thanks for the viewers, especially the viewers who put up with us.
Hey, Nightcrawler.
What? No. No.
Who's gonna do it? Patrick Swayze's not here. Patrick Swayze's not here.
I'm gonna go.
All right, so which one of us is gonna hit it?
You can hit it.
You want me to hit it?
Hit it.
Hit it? Nah, I'll let Patrick Swayze hit it. He'll hit it. Just give it a minute.
We're gonna be here all night then.
All right. Let's. You want to pull out a deck of cards? We can sit here and play cards real quick.
Let me hit it.
All right. No, don't do it. No.